Welcome back everyone to another video. So what we're going to be doing in this video is talking to you about 5 things that I dislike about my BMW F20. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing has got to be the boot. The boot is very annoying on this car. As many of you are aware, with most BMWs, on the key, they've got the boot button. But this boot button does absolutely nothing. All it does is unlock the boot, but it won't open it for you, which is stupid. I don't know why BMW made that design, but who knows. You can upgrade these boot struts. That might be a possible modification I will be doing in the future. For now, it is a little bit frustrating. That is kind of one of the things that I do hate about the BMW F20. But ignoring the boot struts, the boot is quite big. There is a lot of room in here, and the seats do go down as well, which just makes it a little bit easier. I can fit a lot more things in the car. There's a lot more storage space. It has got 360 litres of boot space, which is more than enough to be carrying suitcases or camera gear, or in my case, absolutely nothing. I've pretty much got nothing in here except from a couple of random bottles that were on the side from when I bought the car. There's a lot of space in here. You could definitely fit quite a lot. I reckon you could probably sleep in this car if you actually had to. But that's enough about the boot. Now let's get on to my second thing that I hate about this car. It's not necessarily something I hate, it's more or less something that I dislike or that is an inconvenience. The next thing has got to be the aux cord location. Who in their right mind thought to put it here? Why? I've got a Bluetooth receiver here, as you can see, so every time I get in the car I have got to open this compartment and then I have to hold the button on the side for it to turn on, which is just a bit annoying. But in the future I do definitely think I'm going to upgrade the unit to the 10-inch Apple CarPlay version, which will be a lot nicer. As you can see as well, if you're running a cable through here, you've got to squash this cable and pinch it in between to be able to use a normal jack cord, which it's just not the best thing. It's really not the best design. I don't know why BMW thought of this. Hey ho, it's there, nothing we can do about it. So another thing as well is there is no temperature gauge in this car. So in the Nissan 350Z on the dash, there used to be a temperature gauge, which meant you could just see what the coolant levels were. If you were taking the car out for a bit of a spiritual drive, then you'd better see if the car's overheating or not, which obviously you cannot do in this car because there are no temperature gauges here. There's no temperature gauges on the iDrive as well. I know there is a hidden secret mode that you can go into which does show you a temperature gauge and kind of gives you a bit of information that you don't usually get, but I will do another video about that one in the future. But again, come on BMW, put a temperature gauge in. All the old cars like E36, E46, all of them older BMWs had them, so why would you get rid of them? It's very good for people who are going to take their car on the track, not necessarily this car being a BMW 116i. But anyways, I've got one little thing just to say about the interior. This isn't necessarily something that I hate, it's just something I want to show you guys quickly. So the little iDrive button here, why do they make it so small? On the newer cars and like the BMW M140, the M135i, they have got a bigger one which kind of takes up this whole space. This one just looks a little bit stupid in my opinion, so you can buy a little dial that goes on top of this or replaces it I think, which will look a lot nicer. So I will be doing an interior modifications video, so make sure you look out for that one in the future. So unfortunately you cannot see under the seat, but there are some speakers underneath there as well. That's mainly for your bass, and otherwise it's just the 2 speakers I believe, this one here and the one underneath the seats. And they're not the best speakers, these haven't been upgraded, these are the stock ones that come with the car. I know with some of the other packages you can buy with this car you get the upgraded speakers, but unfortunately I don't have that package. So as you can hear, the speaker quality isn't too bad, it is not the best. Obviously there are better speakers out there, which this could be something I do an upgrade in the future, potentially upgrade these speakers to get a better sound system, get a full amp setup, and upgrade the subwoofers underneath the seats. So the engine, this is a big thing I want to talk about. This is a very nice engine, don't get me wrong, you can tune this engine quite a lot, which I have got a tune coming for it very soon. I will be getting a stage 1 remap, pushing it from 134 to 220 brake horsepower, I believe 210 Newton meters to 310, so it is going to get quite a boost in performance. Right now from stock it's okay, it's not amazing. As you can tell, it is just a 1.6 litre turbo engine. So in comfort mode, this engine does feel like it's a 1 litre EcoBoost. It doesn't have much power at all, but this is expected of course. Quite reliable as well. It is known as the BMW N13 engine. Obviously nowhere near as good as the B58 which I featured in the last video, but it's not too bad, especially for a daily. It's got a 0 to 60 of 8.3 seconds, which is quite good for a car of this calibre. 1,350 kilos as its weight. With 135 brake horsepower, it's about 6.3 kilos per horsepower. We're now chilling in the back seats. These are actually relatively comfy. I do love these Alcantara seats. But this video is not about 5 things I love, it's 5 things I hate. So I was just editing the video and I realised I completely forgot to film an outro. Just want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I do appreciate all the support on the content. If you want to see any more videos or you got any more ideas, make sure to let me know down in the comment section. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.